What's on your mind?
It's a lot, man. It's a
Let's
lot.
talk about it.
Just this whole game. What you think about the way that this game is played today, man?
Which game? You got to be more
The
specific.
NBA.
I feel like from top to bottom on a roster, I think this is the most talented by far the league has ever been.
Really? You think so?
Like skill wise, I would.
Really?
I really do.
Y'all hear this?
I really do.
I need to hear this one.
But I'll say this: they all play one style of ball.
Yeah, one
So it's
dimension,
like if
one
you
facet.
when you get into that, if you can't adjust into that, it's like good luck.
So you think the players that are like thriving in all stars today are multifaceted? They can
I would
be
agree
that
with that.
scorer and that defender, be that rebounder.
You have to, yeah. I just feel like on a roster now, you see like the 7-foot guys, they shooting threes from around the arc, swishing them before. They don't even take them in the game. That's not even their, that's what I mean, like the skill level. They can all go up and down the court. They all got a bag, so to say, but it's not a very deep or good bag.
Is it because they out there because they don't want to be down low on them chop blocks?
The game is skewed away from that.
Well, depending on the coach, though.
I think depending on the talent. If you have a Joel Embiid,
okay, so let me ask you
Jokic,
this: who you taking for the Roy between him and Chet? Wamba, and Chet.
As of right, it's probably got to be Chet. I think he contributed to winning basketball. Like they're both playing well. They'll probably be 1-2, but OKC's winning games. The Spurs. It's not Wembanyama's fault, of course, but they're not winning games right now. He's still balling. He still do like the 2020. He averaging like 2 blocks, steal and a half, 20 and 10. But now I know Chet's your guy. Chet balling. He balling. I'm guessing you'd still have him for rookie of the year.
Man, I still got him. Bar injury.
Yeah, I mean that's the case with everybody for sure. John Morant's about to come back. Now, what you about to
my boys is balling too.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about it.
Hey, Embiid is balling. He balling!
I seen the stat today. This year already, he's had, I think it's 8 games where he scored 30 points. They've won, and he has not had to play the fourth quarter. The last time that happened was Steph Curry, the 73 wins. He had 8 all year. Joel Embiid has 8, like right now already.
It's I gotta say it's something with Nick Nurse. Like they believing in that process.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you seeing? Because they subtract. That's something we talked about last time.
Well, Nick Nurse gonna hang his hat on defense, because that's for the most part what you gotta have. You see Embiid is down on that block more. Not saying that he's still not shooting threes or trying to do the 1 or 2 dribble KD pull-ups, but
they going in though.
He's shooting at a high clip right now. But like you said, I think it's really helping us with him not playing in that fourth quarter, or because he already did his work. When the first 3,
right?
I'm gonna get that rest
because they winning by like 20, 30, 40. Like that's no need to.
Yeah, they balling right now, yo. They balling right now.
You think he can go back to back MVP?
Right now, the way he playing, bar injury, shit, you got to give it to him. His numbers is bar none better than anybody else's right now. As far as when you're talking other bigs, well, you only can compare him to Jokic, in my opinion. They the 2 best centers right there. So right now, I would have to say and then I know it's still early,
right?
This and that, but I would have to say right now in that race for Embiid.
Well, it's like it is still early, but I feel like we went from like 10, 15 games. We had 25. We about a third. I mean, a third of the season's done already. We look up, it's going to be All-Star break. We look up, it's going to be play-in and playoff time. So how much time you don't like the play-in? Why?
Because your ass should have played harder the first 82 games.
What if we did? It was just hard.
It's hard. That's it. Look, this is not no fucking participation league. Everybody
yes,
ain't
it is.
Trophy.
Yes, they do.
Well, now they do, right. Because it's like the glorified AAU with shit, but no.
So you just think whatever the AC,
hey,
you don't think like it keeps more teams in it, less teams are tanking. because now 10 teams have a chance to get in that play-in tournament. We saw the Heat last year.
It's only
went from the
6
play-in.
teams try to win it. Like every year, you got certain franchises that try to win it every year.
Like who?
I mean, of course, you got to go with more of your historical franchises. Boston, L.A.,
Lakers.
San Antonio, before they started having their woes, for the most part, think about them. They would win it. And it's crazy with them. They would win it every odd year.
Yeah, they never went back to back. As good as that team was, never went back to back.
And but yeah, it was just with them. Who else won it like that?
I'm trying to think. This generally been in the Warriors as of late.
Yeah, Warriors
got to be in that mix.
Fact, you put them in there.
They're not quite there, but like the Clippers used to be like a joke. You don't consider the Clippers in there?
Nah,
just from what just the perception of what they used to be.
Injuries though.
I mean, yeah, like knock on wood. So far, so good. Because last time we talked about it, they was kind of stinking it up. And I feel like as soon as we post that video, I don't think they've lost since.
Hey, well, maybe they watched this.
Maybe so.
Talking about y'all.
But you wouldn't put them in. I'm just saying, like they was perceived as a joke for. I mean, the whole Donald Sterling era, really.
Yeah, I mean, new owner, they're headed in the right direction, but no, it's gonna take them some time. Yeah, because your two biggest guys, I don't think they played a full season together. Kawhi and PG.
And like not together, it feels like it's
Because when Kawhi was hurt, PG was leading the team. Then when PG got hurt, that's when Kawhi came back, and
You think it's something too, like the reason these guys load management is for the playoffs because of rings and ring culture.
Man, that load management is just some bullshit. I told you that before, man.
You don't like that shit at all.
No, I don't, man, because it's robbing the fans, bro. It's robbing the fans. Like, again, I use the example, you got, you kids, hey, you saved up to see, I saved up to come see so-and-so. And you read that day on the ticker, questionable for game or out due to load management.
The time is really crazy.
What the fuck? Now you can't sell the tickets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the way that we did it, as I told you, them starters would start in there. You would start for the first 3 minutes of the first quarter, 4 minutes of the first quarter. Now the fans got to see you. You came in there, hit some moves, hit your shots, got a couple dunks, threes. They got to see you. You might sit down the rest of that half. Let the young boys rock and roll. You might be playing a trash-ass team. Yo, I'm going to let Lil Mike go ahead and do your thing. Yo, you crazy. You can't even stop it.
Why you sitting on the bench?
You know what I'm saying? Why you sitting on the bench?
But they got the fans.
Halftime, we in the locker room warming up, going through it, because we know why. We got to go back out there for this next 3-4 minutes in the beginning of the third quarter, no matter what the score is, and let the young boys take it on home. Now, guess what? You took your pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you could say you saw.
You know what I'm saying? You got the dude in the background making an action move. Instead of him dressed like this, or in a Scully, or in a Scully and sunglasses on the bench eating or something like that. Like, you ain't paid. Man, why you eating when I'm eating?
We should not be doing the same thing.
Yeah, man, you should be out there dunking on fool's head, man.